What if Roblox wasn't about tycoons, simulators, or grinding for pets? What if the most unhinged creative dev ruled the platform? This is Kraky for the mystery dev behind the weirdest, funniest, and sometimes creepiest game on Roblox. Who is Cracky4? Cracky4 isn't your average dev. He doesn't make polished simulators or role plays. He makes experiments, games that feel different. He is a developer. Cracky4, also known as Kraky, is a Roblox developer who joined in 2009. He made his first game in 2014. He enjoys making games, especially ones with stories and experiences, narrative-driven stuff. After finishing school, he dedicated a summer to making Break-In Story from his bedroom, not expecting it to become huge. Break-In Story 1. September 2019. In 2019, Cracky4 released his first true horror narrative, Break-In Story. It started simple. A group of strangers moved into a house. Pizza's delivered. Beds are claimed. The door locks. Night falls. Then the purge begins. TV broadcasts announce chaos. Criminals roam the streets. The lights go out. A villain, wearing a mask and wielding a bat, lurks in shadows. Scary Larry. A man? A monster? No one knows. But he's not alone. As players explore the house, crack codes, find weapons, and uncover secret basements, they realize they're not just fighting back. They're unraveling a mystery Cracky4 left behind. What is this place? Why are the villains organized? And why does every door lead deeper into something worse? So he kept on updating the game. This game has billions of visits. Until the game dies. Break-In Story 2. June 2023. Years later, the sequel arrived. Break-In 2. Now, the horror left the house. You and your friends are trapped in a forest after your vehicle crashes. Strange facilities are hidden in the woods. You find files, power cores, and voices from beyond. There is no escape, because now, Scary Mary's returned. Not just Larry's partner, his creator. The new game introduced choices, upgrades, training, consequences. Cracky4 added persistence. If you failed, the world remembered. The ending split timelines. Whole realities began to fracture. But the game did not get as much attention as the last game did. Icebreaker. Icebreaker is a team fight / freeze tag / casual party game on Roblox, made by Cracky4. It has multiple game modes: classic team freeze tag, hide and seek, and a boss battle. Ice cream boss battle mode. Players can freeze opponents, thaw, unfreeze. Teammates use breakers, weapons / tools, to swing at enemies or frozen allies to unfreeze them or break crates, etc. There are coins / rewards, chests, customization via emotes, faces, trails, etc. T was created in December 2013. Although the play's creation date shows 2013, the actual release version of Icebreaker was in February 2017. It's fairly popular, tens of millions of visits. But the game now has 19 concurrent players. 99 nights in the forest. This game is actually based on a real story. So before the purge, before the house, the world had many secret facilities. One such project was Facility GeForce, Grandma's favorite games experimental site. Its mission: to study psychological survival under isolation and encounter with monstrous entities. Experimenters kidnapped orphans, lost children, and placed them in a contained forest zone. The zone had a fluctuating day / night cycle. Daytime provided resources and safety. Nights had creatures that test courage and sanity: wolves, bears, the deer. The campfire rites. The campfire was built not just for warmth, but as a safety anchor. Lighting it delays the encroaching darkness. Rescue missions were made part of the test. The experimenters scattered 4 children in remote parts of the forest. Rescuing them was meant as a moral test as much as a survival one. The watching presence. The forest is haunted by something. Analogs to Wendigo legends or entities created / awakened by failed experiments. The deer is either a failed subject, an experiment gone wrong, or a supernatural manifestation of the fears of those inside. Connection to other games. Perhaps the same labs that made Icebreaker and those that build up the Break-In lore had influence here. Shared data, shared experiments. The survivors in Break-In might have traces of the same experiments, memory, visions. Developer/creator, grandma's favorite games. Some sources also list Cracky4's group associated with it. Released March 4th, 2025. Genre: survival horror with multiplayer components, possibly single player too. This the biggest game Roblox right now. Defenders of Roblox, a survival zombie game with stages of zombies. This game is currently private. Mall Tycoon. 1. Start small. You begin with a patch of land and a basic mall structure. Just one floor. You have very few customers and very little money. Use your income button, aka collect revenue, to gather money from your first few stores. 2. Build stores. You unlock stores one by one. Each store slot gives you 3 random options. You choose one to build. Stores can be clothing, electronics, food, pets, luxury, etc. Some are unique stores, e.g. aquarium, arcade, which give bonuses. The more unique your mall is, the more rewards you unlock later. 3. Make customers happy. Customers enter, visit stores, and leave ratings. Happier customers equals more traffic equals more money. 4. Unlock more floors. Once you finish a full floor, every store slot filled, you unlock a new one. There are 12 floors total in the game. Each floor takes longer and costs more, but gives more profit. 5. Complete them all. At floor 12, you unlock the rooftop with a VIP helipad and statue. This marks your mall as complete. You become a mall tycoon. Money bag revenue system. Each store earns money over time. You collect that money manually or automatically with upgrades. Upgrading the mall speeds up income and customer flow. Trophy bonus features. Rare stores. Some stores are super rare. If you get 3 in a floor, you get a bonus. Mall themes. At certain levels, your mall takes on a style, e.g. luxury, modern. Statues/awards. Completing all floors gives you cosmetic rewards, trophies, rooftop statue. Rebirth/prestige. Optional after completing your mall. You can reset for a multiplier or badge. Parkour Tower. Parkour Tower is a round-based parkour game. Users complete 6 ascending stages of challenging obstacles before reaching the top of the tower and achieving victory. Whether you're playing casual mode with the help of unique tools or competitive mode with nothing but your parkour skills, it will surely be a challenge to reach the top. Be quick, though. You only have 10 minutes before a completely new randomly generated tower is swapped in to replace the old one. Made in April 2020 with 74.3 million visits. The end.